Om. Namaste. Swagatam. This class is Sura Saraswati Sabha, Turiya, second paper, Anuvada Pradeepa. Today's class number is 5. Let us begin with Prarthana. Gurureva gatihi, gurumeva bhaje, gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave, na gurov paramam, shishurasmi guroh, matirasti guroh, mama pahi guroh. येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. There is a quotation in English that I like most. There are many quotations that I like and I tell they are the most. When it is their sandarbha, of course. Why does life keep teaching me lessons that I don't want to learn? Okay, why does life keep teaching me those lessons which I don't want to learn? Okay, there can be many possible answers depending upon the samskara of the person. But we have to answer that question. But how does Bharatiya Jivanam see this question? There is no life, there is no lessons. We all learn from our gurus. We all spend the first quarter of the life for learning. And the guru tells everything about life and then we are ready for the battle of life. So there is no question of learning lessons from life. Then what next we do? We do according to our karma. If our karma is good, we do good, we get good. If your karma is bad, we get bad. But what we do with it becomes our karma for the next this thing. This is how our janma and our karma work. Why am I telling you all this? Because when we want to do something good, okay, our bad karma might come in between. We have to be careful about it. For that sake, we have to do one good habit of doing samarpanam. There is a samarpana bhavana for our gurus, for our Bhagavan, for our Shastras, for our Sampradaya, for our many Rishis and Munis that have given us this knowledge, who have like protected, safeguarded this knowledge for our sake, for the next generations to come. We are indebted to all of them. Okay, we may not be able to pray each and every like Vyakarana, each and every Shastrakara, each and every Padavakya, Vijnata. We cannot and we need not. One thing we can do, this Vyakaranam through which we are able to like formulate our language, we are able to speak, learn, understand and communicate and protect the culture, etc. Okay, we have to pray the Trimuni, that's all. There are some advices which have to come along with the lessons. The teachers are responsible for imparting not only the knowledge of the subject, but the culture, the Sanskriti, lot of other things which are related. Of course, this kind of studies itself is a culture, but there is lot of associated knowledge that a student has to bear. Out of that, one is praying, beginning with prayer. I don't say you are all atheists, you are not praying. I'm not telling that. You all have your own Ishtadevas, your own Kuladevas, your own or some gurus, somebody whom you may deny Bhagwan, but you may not deny Guru. There are like certain sampradayas which only see Guru as Bhagwan. Good, very good. Do something which gives you some initial thrust that will stop the bad karma from happening. I don't say we all did some bad karma, we all did good stuff. It's a mixture. See, life is a mixture. We all have our own limitations, our own strong points, etc. Let's not depend on them, but on the divinity, because Sanskrit is a divine language that has the power to make us become like a divine being. They make us very spiritual. The words, the sounds, the Sanskrit language itself, even when you don't know the meaning, has a power to bring lot of change in your karma, which you cannot touch or see, you cannot feel it. When karma changes, it doesn't make any sound. Like morning happens, like evening happens silently. Sun rises silently. He doesn't make dama dama tama tama and all that. He just comes. Okay? Silently. So when the karma changes, we may not feel it, but it happens in the background like some general natural happening. We may not be able to see it, but it happens. So there are good forces, there are bad forces, there are negativities, there are positivities, there are anukulatas, there are pratikulatas. Both are equal. Both are equally in force in the Manava Janma. So this, please remember this for your future study times. Now, what do you have to do with this knowledge? Okay, karma is there by मेरा तो एग्जाम है यार, तुम क्या बात कर रहे हो? Why are you telling all this? ठीक है, एग्जाम है, कल को एग्जाम देना, we have to give the exam. Yes, you have the exam. But before studies, if you do one prarthana at least, say Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, or Gurureva Gati, or some Panini Prarthana, or some Guru, your own Guru's Prarthana. Okay, like that Bharati Tirtham Ashraya, something, somebody whom you like feel as a Guru. Some Prarthana, then their blessings come to you. Even when you take their name, our Jihva becomes very Pavitra, our Manas becomes ready for receiving knowledge, and a lot of confusions will not occur. Yesterday, an interesting event happened. Okay, one student got very confused about one thing, and they start to become restless. We can feel that restlessness because we underwent that. There is some restlessness always when we don't understand something, when there is a gap between what somebody is telling and what is there already in the mind. So to fill that gap, we have to seek the blessings of the divinity. This is one very important thing I wanted to convey. Because we want to help the students in all the ways. See, I cannot enter into everybody's brain. These words have power only to remove the ignorance to some extent. Because Acharyat Padamadhatte, I only have 25% of your responsibility. Your whatever takes 100% inside you for the knowledge to grow, in my hands only 25% is there. Padam Shishya Swamedhaya, then 50% it grows when the Shishya applies his own, or Shishya means the student in this present like background. In this Nepatya, we are not Guru Shishyas, we are teacher and students. Okay, so the student by his own Swamedha. Then Padam Sabrahmacharibhya, which is not possible. So the 75% part is workable through your own self-learning groups when you form like so 2 or 3 students mixed together. When you know each other, you form a group, you want to study, you use your own like platforms like Zoom and all, you meet, you talk, or you meet at somebody's house if it's possible. By that exchange, or you have some like calls on WhatsApp and other things, then you can discuss with that. Okay, and then the next, when it becomes 100% is Kala Kramena. Why I am telling this is have some patience because this is Samskrita Bhasha. I have been studying Sanskritam since my 6th standard and till date I make mistakes. Till date. Everybody makes mistakes because they happen, they want to happen. They are always sitting ready beside us somewhere, waiting for a chance to jump in. And when our buddhi is, see, we have human limitations. When our buddhi is a little tired or a little occupied by some other thing, tuck, that jumps and sits there. Until you see again, if it is in writing, if it is in understanding, if it is in some kind of memory, the memory also fades sometimes. The memory confuses us sometimes. No, I have seen this form. In this book it is written. It is a printing mistake. So before deciding it as a printing mistake, go for some other like source. If it is written there same, then it is not a printing mistake. So this kind of things in many areas in your Sanskritam studies, all these experiences will come. By this time also, you might have come across some of what I am telling. Please associate this with a healthy learning procedure. Don't associate this with, oh, something is wrong with my brain. Something is wrong within me. No, it is not wrong within you. It is the process of learning. Okay, my Gurudeva always says that when I say, oh, sorry, I'm making too many mistakes, and he said, do you want to irritate me? Do you want to make me angry? Are you playing with me? Are you here for time pass? No. Answer is no for all the questions. Then he said, when your intention is to learn, when your intention is to learn, when you are here to learn, you'll make mistakes. I know that you don't know. I know that you don't know, that's why you are here. And when somebody doesn't know, they can make mistakes. They fall down before they can climb up. So we should all have some kind of this acceptance that yes, mistakes might happen. I should be ready for them. I should not hate myself when they happen. Let them happen. Let me not be too strong on me, but let me be careful. Next time, careful. Next time, careful. Any person is 50 to 99%. That's all. That 1% is always a place for human, subject to like conditions, human conditions. Sometimes we are like occupied by something, then we cannot concentrate. Sometimes we just ignore because time is not there. Sometimes we see, but we don't have the resources. That's why we say, okay, for now, let me adjust. All these will happen. Just accept all the conditions with all the love for the Bhasha Devi. Now, who is this Bhasha Devi? She is the Bhasha Bhattarika, like the Para Bhattarika, Lalita Mata. Okay, this Bhasha Bhattarika is the one who is, I consider Saraswati Devi, I consider this Bhasha Samskrita Devi as Bhasha Bhattarika. She will want to enter inside you. Just give her a place without any reservations of fear, frustration, and rigidity or rejection or something. I have to do it. I will show to the world that I am the greatest Sanskrit scholar ever born on this earth. Don't do all such things. There are people who learned Sanskrit before us. There will be people who will learn Sanskrit after us. It's a process. We are able to stand for a parampara. We are able to represent our heritage. That itself is a great thing. So with all this background, for this 10 minutes, thank you for patiently listening to this. Before opening the class, I tell these things so that the student also gets into like the other aspects of learning. See, learning doesn't happen just by telling you the concept. It happens by telling you the things which are around, which are surrounding. To those which the knowledge happens very easily, they think that, oh, what is there in this? This is all not required. But as I told you, I always keep mediocres and even beginners in my mind, the medium level students and the beginner level students in my mind whenever I teach, because they undergo a lot of anxiety. Whenever they open the book, they are afraid, oh, I'm not knowing, the whole class is understanding, I'm not understanding, there is something. So all this will happen. That's why I tell, calm yourself down. You will be able to do it. Patiently understand, go back, again revisit when you are feeling fresher, when you are not occupied by anything else, then attempt again. It will come. Okay, so this is how this happens. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you will put this in your, because I have put it in my life. I am sitting here. Nobody who has applied this can sit here. That is for sure. I want you all to sit in this position one day and spread this knowledge to the future generations along with these inputs as well. Okay, these inputs are also very important. Now, let us enter into Lakara. And before again entering, there are like something I wrote in the group. Who are there in the group must have seen that. In the slide 16 of the first lesson 1a. In the lesson 1a, what I did was the book gives, the Anuvada Pradeepa book gives only dhatus, for which we have to put the bhava karmanoho, that bhave prayoga we have to put. But what I did for as dhatu, I have put asyate. I don't know which mood I was there at that time. I know that as takes bhu in certain lakaras. Maybe I wasn't aware that in karmani it happens and I did not pay attention. And asyate went into the PPT, asyate went into the class, asyate went into all the students' minds, those who are not aware. Those who are aware might have seen that, okay, this is a mistake. It should be bhuyate rather than asyate. Okay, so as takes bhu in certain lakaras and in certain, not all. Some lakaras it takes. Well, so this is the correction. Asyate will be bhuyate for as dhatu. As bhuvi dhatu. Okay, this is told by Soumya Krishnapurji with very kind heart. Thank you so much for her correction, for her care and the way she tells. I really like it. I'm really thankful for such people, those who are ready to help anytime. Okay, good. Then the second thing is like the vas dhatu. Vas dhatu has ushyate, and vas dhatu is a akarmaka dhatu. That's why we have ushyate. So I said ratrim or something I wrote. It should be ratrau. Okay, maybe like two things. I know that again vasthatu is akarmaka. I know that ratrim should not be there. But there was one prayoga in Ramayana. I remember having discussed it with my Vyakarana teacher. Then he had told that yes, Ratri Mushitva, like that it was there. So maybe at that point it entered, he said like Kaladvanur Atyanta Sanyogi or something, it is like complete, like complete occupied by nightness is there, complete occupiedness throughout the night is there. That's why maybe yes, but Valmiki uses it. I remember very much. I did not have time to reopen and look where I saw that prayoga and all. Excuse me for that. So then this correction for all practical purposes will be Ratrau Ushyate. So make it Saptami. That's all. That Dvitiya into Saptami. So these are the two corrections I wanted to tell. And the third thing is this new, this the PPT, this new design and all is given to me to present. So henceforth, your presentations will be colorful with this. I was using the old slides. So this will be the new thing. Welcome to the lesson. With all my love, with all my concern, with all my blessings to the students who are younger to me and who are beginners compared to me, I have a right to bless you all. I have a like position to do that. Okay. So with all my blessings, I wish you all the best that you undergo this lesson, you listen to it, you understand it. I'm teaching it for the first time. I'm excited about Lit Lakara. Okay, I've prepared a lot of information, whichever I thought will be useful for the students. And as I told you, I have made these lessons like into two parts. One is the exercises, pure exercises part, which will be the second part. One is the pure explanation part. I did like this because I want them to be like previous in Anuvada Pradeepa 1 part. I wasn't like using this level of clarity. So it was like all mixed. Some classes were like only very much explaining. Some classes were when the student. So we did not have any this thing for distinction and all that. So this time I have made it like very clear. Let the 1A kind of will be for the explanation and 1B for the exercises and all. So in the second lesson, we did not have any exercises. It was just Lakara knowledge. So I have given you. Now we enter the third lesson, but this is the fifth class. So the class number will be 5. The lesson number will be 3A. So the class number will be 6. The lesson number will be 3B. Like that we will have this thing. So please keep this in your mind. I'm telling all this for the future students who will like right now you will be aware, but after that people may not be like associate with this, like they will not connect with this idea. That's why I'm making it more like not that you're all dumb, you're all foolish. No, I'm not saying that. You're not. That is not the fact. Okay. So you should know the pattern of the class, how the class is going, so that you can connect better. Okay. Now we will enter this thing. So it is called, oh, what happened? It's not working. Oh, yeah, everything is on the screen. I didn't make it as like one point appear. I didn't check this. Oh. I didn't put it in presentation mode at all. Anyway, so to make it point by point is very difficult at this point of time. I have to work. Okay, so don't read whatever is there on the screen. I'll give you one advice, or give me one minute, just 1 minute. Let us wait 1 minute. I'll stop share and I will try to make it. I'll try to work out. If it works out, then it's good. I have one idea. This will be like up here. Yeah, animations and up here. Yeah. Here also animations up here. Okay, let me try now. Master flows. So if I put in this mode, it works. Good. Okay, so let me test for others. Yes, it's working. Now I share again. Good. So now let us see the parichaya of the lit lakara. Okay. Lit is the second in the order, but it is actually a little complicated lakara. Complicated means we have to pay attention. That is all. Complicated means tough. Just run away. Right now, if you run away, you will be saved. Otherwise, no, nobody will protect you. It's not like that. It is complicated. It is a very high order lakara. That means you have to pay more attention. It comes for a higher price. That's all. When you go to a supermarket, when you want to buy something, it comes for a higher price than you check your purse, isn't it? We do it often. So we see how much budget we have. Can we afford for it? Something like that. Okay. In the grammar, this is a little costly, little rich lesson. Okay. So be ready for it. This lakara is used for paroksha bhuta. What is paroksha? Which is not pratyaksha, is the paroksha. What can be paroksha? Which is in front of my eyes is pratyaksha, which is back side is paroksha, that I'm not able to see. Is lit lakara talking about that? No, it is not talking of that, because lit lakara represents a kriya rupa. It represents a dhatu form. It represents a verb form. It is talking of an activity. It is talking of an action. Now that action did not happen pratyaksha to me. That means somebody has won elections in some other city. That did not happen in front of my eyes. That is also apratyaksha for me. That is also paroksha only. So is it talking of that? No, it is talking about it in the kala terms. So when the kala, this is vartamana kala. Right now I'm speaking, this is vartamana kala. This is like representing bhutakala, litlakara. Which bhutakala? Which is paroksha to me. That means which did not happen in the times when I am alive. That means my ancestors and my all. Okay, you can take your litlakara prayogas for all the ancestors and all. Then we all have a common past. We all have a common past of which Puranas talk. So that Puranas, okay, where they mention some activity that Krishna was born, Krishna went to Sandipani Maharshi, and then Balarama told his mother that Krishna is eating that soil and all. And Rama goes to Vashishta's ashrama. Rama did not eat soil. Rama is a good boy, isn't it? Huh? He did not eat soil. So, but Krishna is also a good boy. Even though he eats soil, he shows the prapancha, the Vishwa, the universe to his mother. So he is also good. Now, so these kinds of events, when they are told in Puranas, this lakara is used. And this is a very beautiful lakara. See, there are many beautiful things in Sanskrit. Actually, Sanskrit is beautiful. There is no compensation. There is no concession in that. There is no concession. Sanskrit is Adi, Anta, Madhya. Every bit of it, where is the rasa in the ikshu? Everywhere there is rasa. Where is the essence in the sugar? Which part of sugar granule is sweet? Every bit of it is sweet. Like that, Sanskrit has every bit sweet. So when we hear these, actually, why they attract you? Because they are me. They are mine. They belong to me. So when they say Ramaha Vashishtham Nanama, so then he just bowed. He said Namaskara. Okay. Then Prithviyaha Bharam Jabhara. So he was like holding the heaviness of the Prithvi, the Hiranya, that when Hiranyaksha was carrying away, then this Mahavishnu as Varaha Jabhara. So he held Mruda. So when really, I remember still my excitement whenever I come across such usages. I used to feel jumping in the heart. My heart used to go 2 inches up and come down. And wow, what a beautiful. So then when I grew older, then I learned that, oh, this is called this lakara. And that's why it looks attractive because it is meant for a particular purpose. So again, one disclaimer here. So like Atmanepadi and Parasmaipadi, this also, lakaras have some intention when they are given as a separate vibhaga. Yes, they are intended to be taught separately. They are to be used separately. Sorry, not taught, but used separately. But are they used really? Wherever lit is there, all Ramayana is filled with lit lakara. No, it is not so. They also use lang lakara like a samanya bhutakala. Sometimes it happens. So most of the times it happens actually. So we don't know. Sometimes they say nanama, sometimes they say anamat, but it's okay. Whatever they say, it's okay. It's beautiful. Okay, so we will take like that. When we have a choice, we may follow it very strictly, that when we are telling about the activities of the Puranas, we can use lit lakara. It is up to us. Okay, so let us be aware of such a usage. Okay. Then does it happen in other languages? So does it have an equivalent? I will sign it in a blank paper and give you. There is no this kind of expression in English. Okay, you all know it. Not only in English, even in our mother tongues, like we all belong to Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali, Gujarati. I don't think any language has any equivalent to this lit lakar. I don't know about other languages. At least Telugu doesn't have it. As far as I know, Kannada doesn't have it. Okay, so we have the lit lakara only in Sanskritam. We should be proud of it. So what does Sanskritam have apart from other languages which have all the common things, but Sanskrit has something very uncommon. So that marks the lit lakara. Okay. Then, there are many things in other languages which Sanskrit doesn't have. That is also a fact. I will tell everything as a factorial thing, not a something which out of emotional, something out of unrealistic. No, I'm not creating anything. But lit lakara is really a special place that has a special place in whole Samskrita literature. This is an ardha dhatuka lakara. What does that mean? Immediately you should connect this idea with gana having, gana not having. Like it accepts gana, it doesn't accept gana. Gana means that dhatu, dasha ganas, the 10 ganas like vadi, adadi, nanti, churadi. So until churadi, the dhatu ganas are not taken. Then there is like parasmaipadi, atmanepadi and ubhayapadi in this also. Like some dhatus are, they belong to parasmaipadi, some belong to atmanepadi. So ninaya, ninye, okay, so ni dhatu. Then Parasmaipadi will have a pratyaya like babhuva, nanama kind of. Okay, in the Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Prathamaika is 1.1 that usage. It is called like when we say the first form. This is the first form means I generally use that term. First form means one form we give for example. And as I told you, once the T form is there, that is equivalent to T form. Okay, so once the T form is there, all the taha and ti will dum come. Okay. So like that here, a pratyaya is taken place is used in place of the ti, and this a pratyaya represent the first form. That means there are like pratham purusha dvivachana, pratham purusha bahuvachana, uttam purusha, madhyam purusha, all the three vachanas, all the 9 forms will be there. Okay. So in the same way, even when dhatu is atmanepadi, then it ends with a. Okay. So it becomes like a in the end. I will tell you this ninye, you have the ninye, right? So it is the atmanepadi only. Okay. And I want to tell you something interesting here, though it is a little out of subject. This a is there, na? A is there as many kinds of pratyas, like we have saptami, ekavachana, etc. It is there. We have like napumsakalinga dvivachana in the first 2 vibhaktis. We have it in the three pratyas. We had covered this in the common like forms in the Anuvada Pradeepa-1. Please go through that lesson. If you haven't if you are coming to this lesson without doing that lesson, then I will want. I will not request. I will not order. I will want you all to go to that lesson, and it's a really interesting one to see how many A pratyas are there. Okay, so you have to choose. Maybe we have to search for that lesson. I think 28, 29, somewhere around. I don't want to tell the number. You just search. It will come. So the common forms, this thing like how they all have like same pratyaya, but they mean different. Okay, so in that we can include this. I am telling you this because I did not include this lit lakara thing in that. You can use this a pratyaya, you can write a paper on this. So many forms are there ending in a pratyaya. Okay, sometimes like some words, some sounds are so smart, so attractive for a language that language takes that sound a lot, and so many words come. Okay, then there is a dvitvam. Okay, dvitvam happens. Dvitvam is another interesting feature. Okay, my Acharya ji, he wrote a paper on reduplication and I read it. We all grew up with these things. He also, whenever from time to time, read some research papers, whichever research journals are available, and regarding language mostly. I don't talk about, like in the Anuvada Pradeepa course, I will not talk about other like Sahitya, Shastras, Darshanas, etc., Vedas and all, but I will talk of Bhasha. Go to research journals which are available like online, and open up for the index, see in the index if any language essays are there. So you can open it and read something around Bhartrihari, something around like Panini, Patanjali, and other like Nagesha Bhatta, Siddhanta Kaumudi. Not pure Vyakarana, but they might like base their papers on the Vyakarana idea and present. There is one paper of Padusule. There is one Padusule, GB Padusule. So he wrote one paper on Tadarthya of Chaturthi. It was really very interesting. So such papers will give you an idea. It will grow up with your insight. You will say, Bhagini, what Bhagini? We are all still like in the crawling stage and you are making us run. No, I'm not telling this to do right now. Keep it in your view. So with those papers, when people present some idea very, very concentratedly, you will really like them and you will relate this level of depth to your other learning also. So that is what my intention is. That's why I tell you. So this dvitvam happens when this what is dvitvam? Dvitvam is doubling. Doubling of what? Doubling of a letter, doubling of two letters, doubling of the whole content, or something like that. Now in this, it happens in steps. First, the whole thing doubles, then one element goes away, then it undergoes some change. So all these things happen in lot of steps. Okay, so it happens like this. It is called that which is doubled. In the doubled, the purva is abhyasa. When it is doubled, the abhyasa here is a technical term. Okay, when dvitvam happens, the purva element, like we say, nanama. So nam is the dhatu. When doubling happens, nam happens. So when nam happens, the first nam is called abhyasa. Okay, then in that the ma goes away. Then it will be na nam. Then what happens? We want nanama. So what is happening? We observe. Then what happened? The second nam, the na gets longer. It has changed to So nanama. Wow. Now we are doing prakriya. There's nothing like that, okay, that you cannot do. So with this, like this is how the steps. Now you have a nam dhatu. It becomes nanama. Now you have to guess the steps, how it is happening. That itself is Vyakarana Prakriya. Okay, for that you tell Sutra, that is your Vyakarana. You become like kings in Vyakarana. That's all. Okay, now. So when I said na, nam, then na, nam, then na, nama, na, nam, then the a comes. Okay, then the lit lakara a comes. So until this part, it is all prakriya and this is not yet lit lakara. So when that a comes and joins, then it becomes lit lakara. So there is a bheda in the dhatu also. Which dhatu? Non-abhyasa. I mean, the first one becomes abhyasa, the second one is the real dhatu. So that real dhatu also undergoes some changes. Okay. And where there is no dvitvam. So I was reading this Mataji's Ashtadhyayi Sahajabodha to present this lit lakara thing. It's really good, but it's more prakriya based. As I told you, it's very serious vyakaranam. And if you have to go to it only when you are interested in those derivations and all those things. If you want to just do the prayoga, be happy with it. Don't go to that. But if you want deeper knowledge, if you want to like dig deeper, go to that. No problem. Okay, there it is written that where there is no dvitvam, there is am pratyaya which is coming. Okay, now what is this am pratyaya? Am, badham, that pratyaya? No. Okay, this is like am which is used along with the kru, as, bhu, etc. It becomes like chorayan chakara, chorayam babuva, chorayam asa. So chorayam asa, chorayan chakara, chorayam babuva. So all these three dhatus will make the particular dhatu as a lit lakara dhatu, lit lakara root. Actually, chur dhatu belongs to churadigana. But it will not have chuchora. The rupa will not be there. There will be no dvitvam. If I say chuchora, Panini Maharshi will hit me hard in today's night's dream. He will come with a big stick and he will beat me if I say chuchora. Okay? That's why I'm just telling you. You don't say it. Okay? You should not say it. I'm just telling you that it is not there. Just to tell it is not there, I am telling. Okay? Now you will not say. You will say only either chakara. Chakara is the kru dhatu, lit lakara. Ya masa is there in that. Asa is the one we need. It is as dhatu, lit lakara form. Bahuva is the bhu dhatu, lit lakara form. Now these things, all three come. It is not just one form that the dhatu takes. In the lit lakara, when the am pratyaya happens, all these three dhatus come for the rescue of the other dhatu. So there are two dhatus inside, but we will not say so. After am, whatever we have done, the chakara, babuva, etc., will not remain itself. It will be a part of the lit lakara form. This is where lit lakara becomes really interesting. All other lakaras, if we see, they have mostly one pratyaya. The T form, tu form, et, tam, like that. We have only like one pratyaya form. But here, there are three. Even when you scroll down the ashtadhyayi.com website, when you open the chur dhatu, okay, that he gives in like lat, lit, in that order he gives lat, lit, rit, lut, and all that he gives. Now, when he is giving in that order, when we scroll, like chorayati, chorayata, chorayante will come. When you will come to lit lakara, it will be like this big. It will be like chorayam, babuva, chorayam, asa, chorayam, chakara, 1. Then chorayam, then babuvatuhu, chorayam, babuvatuhu, chorayam, chakratuhu, chorayam, asuhu. Then like whatever, the forms I did not say. So those forms will come. So like that, it will be like 3 forms for each. Okay, this is the most interesting thing. But it will be like for some dhatus, the arm will happen to some, arm will not happen to some. I did not make all that list. Okay, it will be a little complicated, and it will be only for prakriya generation. For beginners, it will be very like tiring and like scary. That's why I'm not including all that. So you will recognize lit lakara by 2 things. One is like this thing, nanama, jabhara, jagama kind of. The second one is an chakara, am babuva kind of pratyaya. So these both are lit lakaras. So this is the parichaya. Now we'll go to dvitvam element. This is the most interesting part of our lesson. So when we have some scale, when we have some pattern. So pattern study makes the vyakarana very easy, makes the language also in our mutti mein aa jati hai bhasha. Kaise aati hai? So when we make the study of the pattern, even you yourself can do it. I'm not doing anything very big, which others cannot do. You all can do this, okay? How to do that? Just observe some forms and you will be able to make it. Now we said that the dvitvam happens, and in that dvitvam, in the abhyasa, there is only one letter left. So dhatvadi varnaha dvirbhavati. So we can take it as like nam. Then if it is nam, then the na is the like the first letter. So that's why I wrote like this. Dhatvadi varnaha dvirbhavati. So adi varnaha. But ja gam. In that gam. So gam will not have ga gam. It will happen ga gam. Okay, like that. Now dvitovarnaha dhatoh purvam yujyate. So the doubled L will come to the dhatu's left, always on the left. Okay, whatever gets double will go to the left, not to the right. Okay, because the left one is called abhyasa. Abhyasa sanya will come to that. Now, when the dvitva happens, then there are some changes that are going to happen. And they are all like pattern in the pattern. So this is the pattern we are going to learn. So in this format, I will tell you. So if it is a dhatu which starts with the letter ka or kha, then the dvitvad, the which is dvitvad, that letter is cha for ka and kha. Ayorama, what is this? Kakara, isn't it? Actually, kru should be kru, even not kara. Okay, if they say it should be kru, how can it be kara? How can it be chakara? Then I'll say, how can it be kara at the first place? It should not be kara, isn't it? Now, who will decide that? You and I will decide it. Our fathers will decide. Our grandfathers, our forefathers. Who will decide? Who decides this is the Bhasha Bhattarika. She has already decided. Let's not mess up with her. So she made it like that. We will learn. That's all. Okay. Let us be very, very honestly agree our humbleness with all humility. Let us say, okay, Devi, you have made it. I will learn. So when it is khada dhatu, it should be khakhada. Why is it chakhada? Because Bhasha wanted it to be like that. But people say Panini made the niyama, that's why it is like that. No, because the Bhasha is like that, Panini made that niyama. Bhasha is there first. Vyakarana came later. Okay, Vyakarana gives you the rule so that you can remember the pattern. Vyakarana is nothing but the pattern study, nothing else. Okay, so this is like when the dhatu is like kr and it is kara form, then it is chakara and not kakara. Okay, then ga, gha, and ha. All these when they are the starting letters of a dhatu. Okay, when a dhatu starts with these, then the doubled letter will be ja, like gam dhatu. Gam dhatu is ga starting. So it becomes jagama, not gagama. And ghag dhatu, ghaga hasane. There are many dhatus which are like, in the dhatu patha, they are just listed. They are just listed. Kakha, gagha, like that they are there. So this kakha, hasane, gagha, all that listed like 5 dhatu, 6 dhatu, sometimes 10 dhatus, and only one meaning is given. In that list, this ghaga comes. Jagha. Okay, so the ja comes here. Our interest is only ja here right now. When it is has, we all know this has. Okay, so this is jahasa. So somebody laughed, somebody smiled. All levels of laugh and smile come here. So the has will have ja. So this is the meaning of it. Now you'll be able to use this document, isn't it? For using this document, you should know what is placed where. So now I'll tell you the next. You will be able to explain yourself. Try it out. I'm just putting it. You just try the sentence, how to explain it. Okay. So this is like the dhatus which start with the letter cha, and the cha will also have the cha as their first letter. So I can put it right here also. In this rule also I can put, but I wanted to go by the varga letters and the system. That's why. Cha chala, cha chada. So there is a chad dhatu. From the chat wala comes na. There is chad chada. So that so this chala, cha chala, chada, cha chada. So there is a cha letter. Then when a dhatu starts with ja or jha, the doubled element of that will be ja. So jajapa, jajhama. So what do you observe? When the letter starts with the fourth or second, that takes a third or first. Okay, so see this relationship. I will tell very fast. I will tell only once. I'm a very bad teacher. Very bad teacher. I'll tell one thing for once only. That is my problem. I cannot have time to explain you, repeat certain things. So I'll just mention, I will leave it. It is up to you to make it enter your अंदर जो घुसाना का काम है ना, वो you have to do it. Okay. So you have to make it enter your brains. Then ta, tha. Those dhatus which start with ta and tha will have the ta as their doubled this thing. Then da and dha will have da, didhye, dudhauka, and all. Then ta, tha, which start with ta and tha, will have the ta as their beginning letter. That is the doubled abhyasta letter. Okay. So far, I think it is clear. If you didn't follow, then you can ask me. There are more to come. When there is da and dha in the beginning of the dhatu, then the doubled letter will be the only. The dau, the dhau. Okay. This is dha dhatu. So I have written the dhatus also. There should not be confusion. Now there is one. Oh, Bhagini, what are the meanings of these dhatus? So here, my intention is not to tell the meaning. Okay. So the meaning of the dhatu especially. You can go to ashtadhyayi.com. You can go to Apte Dictionary, DSAL Chicago. You can go to Cologne Dictionaries where there is Apte very systematically, very nicely placed. And yes, one more good news is that now if you use Cologne Dictionary simple search, in that or in the Apte Dictionary 57, Apte 57 will be there. 57 means 1957. Okay, so when Apte made it, it was 1890 he made that dictionary. And then the Pune people, I think, they Bhandarkar Institute people, they did it editing. Some, they added and subtracted some editing they did. So that edition is called 1957 edition. In that edition, what these people did, Cologne people, just yesterday the information came to me. So they made the Samasta padas inside. Until now, if we want Ekanatha, if you want to know the meaning of Ekanatha, we will have no Ekanatha in the dictionary. We will have Eka only. Okay, for that matter, all the upasargas are given as only one, like Upa, Adi, etc. And what follows is not given anywhere. Now, that comes into search. When you search for the words, the internal samastapadas are also given with dot in the list display. You can use the list display. I will show you. If you people do not know, I will show you. Okay, but it is not for mobile. In the mobile also, in the browser, you can browse. You can grow the size of the screen and you can use it. It's the matter of Cologne dictionary. Okay, in that you can find the meanings of these dhatus. I have given you the dhatu, right? So you can go to that. You can use the Devanagari input system. And if you do not have Devanagari input system, you can use Pramukh IME or Bhasha IME. The IME is the one which will enter. It's an application which will enter your system. It will make the letters which you type change into Devanagari. Until now, if you don't have, that is one good app like this one, both of them. Okay, so you can type in Devanagari, it works good. Or the input systems are like different input systems are there, like SLP1, Harvard Kyoto, WX notation, na jane kya kya. Okay, so there are many like IAST, etc. Now, the ba and bha starting will become like ba and with both. For both, there is ba only. Now, the anunasika startings. They were the panchamas. Okay. The nga, ka, kha, ga, ga. Okay, make it not da. You know, Hindi people have started saying it ka, ka, ga, da. Oh my. Then my like Grahanama, my second name will be in trouble. My second name is Sanka. So I use this letter. Then they will read something else. That's why what I do, I'll put the halanta and put ka. Otherwise, they will start reading it as something else. That's why. I don't want to mispronounce my Grihanama. Okay, so nga. It is nga. It is nya. Okay, nya. Like from where you say ja, you put the nose, nasal. Okay, nya. Then ana. So the starting with this, there is no dhatu. Okay, that's why we can't speak of that. There are two more anunasikas, that is ma and na. So they themselves be the letters, not no other letter. Now there are like avargiya letters now left out. Yara, lava, shasha, saha. So all these have samana varnas, like something yayau, na yayau na tasthav. That Parvati's description, Kumara Sambhava ending of the Panchama Sarga, when Shiva appears to her, suddenly he puts all the rubbish questions to her. She becomes angry. She's about to go away. Then he appears. Then she is like, na yayau na tasthav. She could not stand. She could not go away. In that yayau, okay, that is like, which starts with ya. The ya dhatu will have ya. The ra starting raraksha, ra dhatu, and la also. It will be like that. Well, yayau, raraksha, etc. Lalanghe, vavande, and so on. Shashaka, sasarpa. Now, sha starting dhatu is not there. I searched it. I did not get it. Okay. Now we'll go to the swara niyamas of dvitvam. This is also very easy. I did not give you very, that's why I said it's not very technical. Even you can do it with your observations. Okay, it's all how to observe the patterns and all. And it will not scare you. So I tell you like this because it should not scare you. When you are listening to a new concept, you should not feel that, oh, after this it looks even more complicated. You should feel that after this is, oh, I can do this. Yes, I can go to the website, I can go to a book, or I can just open any like where little Lakara forms are given. I'll be like Dhatu, Manjari and all. And we can do it easily. Okay, so it's like that. So when there is a guna, okay, so we always have to see guna will not leave us. Guna is something that is a very Sanskritic. It is so Sanskritic Lakshanam that it will not leave us. It will not feel like leaving us. Okay, like the E becomes A. Okay, however big you grow, you will not stop eating food, na? So that is what. So this is like food for Sanskrit language. So E becomes A, U becomes O, R becomes R. This is guna. For all the basic learners, basic people, you should revise this Lakshanam once. Okay. Then the Dvitva Niyamas I am telling you. In the Dvitvam, what happens? For the Abhyasta letter, For the Abhyasta part, what the swaras are. We saw the Vyanjana Niyamas, now we are saying Swara Niyamas. So E, A and I will become E, like Mela Dhatu is there, Khela Dhatu is there, Paina Dhatu is there. So P Paina. So E, A and I are related to E, U, O and Au are related to U. You see, Bubodha, Aruroda, Tutrauka, Tutrauke. Okay, Tutrauke. So Trauk Dhatu. Okay, I told you already. Go to dictionaries and find the meanings of the dhatus. Then R, R and L will have A. Sa Sarpa, Chaklipe, Tatara. This is only Swara part I am telling. So it's not about Makara, it's about Ikara. It's not about Chakara, it's about Ikara. Okay, like that. Then the Vyanjana, etc. Bhedas. Now in the main dhatu part. Until now we have discussed about the Abhyasta part. Now, and I did not cover Anchakara, etc. Anchakara is like, it is a different separate list. You have to just put Anchakara, Ambabhuva, Amasa. And you have to go through those Dvivachnas, Bahuvachnas and all. It's just that, okay? Now that this Dvitum is the, where you need some, as I told you, all this is not required for your learning. But just you should know Litlakara because it is there in the book. I am telling you, when you go to Litlakara, now you will greet, wow, Litlakara, you're so good. I know you already. Okay, but if you don't go through this lesson, Litlakara, it seems very tough. There are very, oh my, I will not be able to learn. That you will. If that intention, if you go to Litlakara, बेचारा वो रोएगा यार मुझे तो कोई सीख ही नहीं पा रहा है. Nobody is able to learn me. That's why I tell all these, internal secrets. उसका सारा secrets मैं तुम लोगों को बता दूंगी, आप लोगों को बता दूंगी. If I tell you all the secrets, you'll be ready. Isn't it? You all will be like, yes, we are ready to deal with you. And Litlakara will become our friend. Okay. So, Bhan Dhatu, if we take, then the A becomes Bha. Okay. Now, Chakhada. Now, E-A and E-A will become A. Right. Whatever starts with like Bhid. Bhid will be having E, but it will become Bheda. Be Bheda, not be Bhida, but be Bheda. Titeja, like that. Then the dhatus which have like U inside, Shuch dhatu, U inside, it will become Sho, Shushocha, Luloke. Then the R will become Ar, Tatarpa. Okay, so Tatarpa. So it will become Ar. I could not redden this, the R part. So Ar is that. Then I dhatu, Praina, Pipraina. The I will have I itself, Au will have Au itself. I did not find any O one. Okay, O also will have Au, I think, I don't know. Even if we'll have O, it will, okay, it has O. See, here I have written. So, lok dhatu is there. Okay, so lok dhatu is there. This is it. Okay. That's all. So, today's lesson, we finished. And any doubts are welcome. I wanted to show you those who are not aware of the ashtadhyayi.com. Okay, give me 2 more minutes. See, I requested Ashtadhyayi person that Nilesh ji to make the this filter for lakaras also. Unfortunately, it's not there, but let's not worry about it. See, what is there, we'll use it. What is not there, let's not worry. Now, we'll take Bhudhat, okay, because we will have double advantage. We'll have the second Litlakara form with the Babhuva, etc., where Vitva will not happen. It will be there. Now, in the order, in the Ashtadhyayi, okay, how to reach here, I'll show you. How to reach here. First, you go to the Google browser, say ashtadhyayi.com, okay. So, the spelling will have ASHTADHYAYI. I'll give this link for you. Then this page will open. In the right side, there are like 3 these things. Go to Dhatu Patha. Okay, it is how you go enter into the, like in the laptop. The same pattern, the Ashtadhyayi, this app is there in the, I don't know. Yes, Ashtadhyayi app only. You can download it from the Play Store. And I don't know, I don't use it much on the, no, I do use it. But I use it in the browser only. I don't use the app. Even in the browser, it's very good. Okay. Now, this is the, like when you say Dhatu Patha, all this will come. And if you want to see the end of the page, it is like this thing, very big. Okay. It's a very big page. See, still we are in the one only. So 2, 3, 6, 4, 9, 10. So these are the like dhatus, or whatever lakara forms you want, you can go. But I want to give you a small suggestion, don't use it too much. Okay, try to learn the forms more than depend on the app. To all the students who think that, who are the beginners, who think that machines are great, machines are smart. Okay, my mobile is smart. For all those, I'll tell one thing: let not your mobile be smart, but you be smart yourself. Okay, I'll come back again. Let not your mobiles and gadgets and your applications smart, but you be smart yourself. Please write it down. You be smart. How will you be smart? You'll be smart when you have everything in your brain. When in your kantha, don't even go till brain, go to kantha. What happens is when you use these machines for longer, this thing, you start a dependence on them. The brain will become lazy. It will not give you anything you want. You cannot retrieve the things faster as our elders used to do. So you learn them by heart first. Make all the efforts to learn. If you cannot retrieve it suddenly, then go to the machine. Okay, or to cross check. For these two things you can go to the application. Well, this is the last dhatu. Okay, you see, so many dhatus are there. This is 10.492. So many dhatus are there. So if I just scroll, you see how many are there. So there are like 10. Here the number changes in the left. Okay, these are all 10. Now these are 9. Here 9 is written. So these are ninth gana, Navama gana dhatus. Okay, then we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All the numbers are changing. You can observe here at this point. Okay, so from these I have taken all the dhatus for as the example. So only one is so big, see. One is till here and it's so big. Okay, till here. So many dhatus, 1166. 1116 dhatus are there. Only in the 8th gana there are 8 dhatus, 8 or 10 dhatus are there. That's all. Very smallest gana is 8th gana. Okay, so these are all the dhatus. Now go there, go to the 1. Just click on it, then you will have this. So I told you, first one will be the lat lakara, second one will be the lit lakara. So you can observe these forms. So this is how you will approach it through the app or the machine. There is one more samsadhani. In the samsadhani also same pattern. There the selection part I will show you. So go to that. I mean, these are, I'll give you authentic sites. There are many other sites, but please don't go to them. These are somewhat researched ones. Okay, just type samsadhani in the Google. You'll get this like two places come. Okay, one is Sanskrit UHYD. One more comes. One more also comes. I don't know. I don't see it now. Anyway, so in this you have tools. Okay, a little smaller I make. So we'll go to tools, go to pada. Oh, sorry. It's only like I did not look. Put the mouse there, it will appear. Okay. Go now. Oh. So here pada nishpadika, you see that right side, it's moving away. That's why I'm not showing. So kriya rupa nishpadika is there now, but I want to go there. How will I go? It won't remain also. I don't know what happened. Yeah, now it will allow. Kriya Rupa Nishpadika. So here, if you see, there is a drop-down list. From this, you have to choose or you can select here. Like I'll put gum. Okay, so the gum will gato, gum lu gato, and kartari parasmai padi. Okay, you have to choose all these yourself. Rupani Drishyata. So now it will give me gum. So here also same order. It will be the second. So jagama, jagmatu, jagmu. You can learn these at least like for time pass. You can learn some 10 dhatus. This is the homework for you. Learn 10 dhatus lit lakara forms. Okay, all of them. Or at least 100 dhatus, the first form. Okay, just 100 dhatus, first form or 50, कम से कम 50. 50 का आपको पता होना चाहिए. Jagama, nanama, jabhara, you should be able to recognize it at least. Okay, that much you learn. Okay, now go to Atmanepadi and select some other dhatu. There is also upasarga purvaka dhatu. For example, take adhi and adhi vand. We'll take vand dhatu. It will be Atmanepadi. Vandi vand. Shvanda abhivadane. Okay, so not found. So let us say none. Then abhivand. Abhi we can take. Instead of adhi, we can take abhi. Abhi. Abhivandate, because vand takes abhi, that's abhivandate. Now abhivavande, like that. Okay. So this is how these two websites work. I want you to take your inputs from only these websites. Then these are researched by university, and Nilesh Podasji is very good grammarian, and he has worked on it carefully. That's why we can trust. Okay. Now the class is open for questions. You can raise your hands. Let me take question answers if there are any shortcut to remember Dvitvam. What more shortcut? This is not a shortcut. There's no more. I don't think. Like ka, kha, cha, cha will have cha and will have cha. Then ja, jha and ha will have ja. Like most of it will have the third letter. Okay, this will be a shortcut. Most of it will have the first and third letters. It will never have second and fourth letters. And the Anunasikas will have Anunasikas. Okay. So this is how you can remember. Naliniji, I hope your question is answered. Okay. Now there are raised hands. Okay, let me open. Yes. Padmaji, you can ask your question.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Okay.
It was a very good class. You have explained in very detail the lit lakara, but in the book only one page is given. So I think today you have given only for our knowledge, or this will be required for the exam?
For the forms, you have to know how to recognize the forms. Beyond the book also I am teaching. That's what I told you in the very beginning. I've given you more inputs so that you can associate with that idea in a more vyapaka manner. That's all.
Thank you, Bhagini.
Sure. Yes, Mahalakshmi ji.
Ma'am, thank you very much. It was a very good experience. First time I'm attending this class. And lit lakara, actually, as you said, I was very much afraid, but now I'm not afraid. And moreover, because now I think we don't have to by heart. If we recognize itself, it is more than enough. So that way we can manage. And which you would say that will be usually you told no that you learn some 10 dhatus which are very, very, can you just put it on the site also afterwards?
Okay, I will put it in the like this. Our group is there, na? Our WhatsApp group is there. Na? I'll put.
Yeah. Okay, madam. Thank you so much. Very nice experience. Highly blessed to have such teachers. Vyoma is doing a lot.
Our pleasure. Then there are like Nalini ji. She wants to talk. Yes.
So much afraid of what will come in little Lakara. Now we are very much clear. As you suggested, is it enough that we do only 50 dhatus of first form will be very clear, ma'am?
Yes. You'll get an idea how it is working, how it is developing.
Or otherwise, whatever you gave in the class and the slides itself, that dhatu will give more precision.
See, I don't think Surasarasa Sabha people give out of syllabus, like out of book, they don't give. They usually select the sentences from the book only. And the sentences in the book, we are already solving in the class. So anyhow, our preparation is done. Okay. Apart from that, you will know something more about the concept.
No. In order to remember that how it is changing, that those things, the Kriya Padam, whatever you suggested will be good, Mama.
Yes. I'll select the most used ones. 50 dhatus we'll select and we will learn. Okay. Which have like range, which will cover different letters and different swaras, like that I'll arrange and give. Okay.
Awesome. Dhanyavad. Very nice.
Sure. Priya ji.
Ram ji. Thank you for teaching us. Really wonderful teaching. I don't know, no words to describe. You mentioned that some sadhani, that website.
Some sadhani website.
Very, very wonderful website, because the Ashtadhyayi doesn't show you the Ubasarka. You know, we don't have,
It's
but
there, it's
not.
there. Upasarga is there inside the list. You can go there. Kartari is there, na bhava karmano. Inside that Upasarga is there. Just check once. For all
Hai,
dhatus,
but where you cannot add like this, right? The way
Acha.
you are, the
Mhm.
way you are with the dhatu, each dhatu you can add, it seems. Is it?
Yes, here it is possible. Whatever are there, I mean, whatever are allowed, like with Adhivanda, it did not take. Abhivanda, it took. So that way, if it should be
I
like
always wonder. So it is really wonderful site. Can you share that link? Is it app or just a website?
Samsadhan is not app. I don't know if Samsadhan is an app. Ashtadhyayi.com is an app. But in the website, you can, even in their mobile, you can go to the website like the Chrome browser, some browser, you can open it. Yes, it works.
Okay, ji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for teaching us. Ram Ram.
Yeah. Yeah. Bhavani ji.
Hari Om Bhaini, Namaskara. What you said in the class is very nice. It's my humble opinion, and Soumya Bhagini's opinion is also we at least Pratama Purusha Trini Rupani we have to memorize. She used to say that way we have been trained by her. She takes Vyakarana very nicely. It is not a distinct Vyakarana class, but she takes Yadavabhyodam first Sarga she took. I attended that one. First,
Okay.
my experience with her was Raghuvamsha 12th Sarga.
Okay.
Wherever we find the Kriya Padas, which Lakara it is, and what are the rupas in that, if it is in Lat Lakara, in Lang Lakara, ultimately she will tell one of the rupas, that is Prathama Purusha. If it is in Prathama Purusha, she will say all the three vachanas. Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. In that way, we are
that
trained.
is a traditional system. Yeah, she is like
It's
in the
for us
Shatarupas
to.
also they tell all the three forms. So the first three forms is very important in the tradition.
Yes, and we are asked in the exams also, no? Anuvada Pradeepa-2 in the question paper, we are asked to write all the three forms, no? In fact, Uttama Purusha, Prathama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, and Madhyama Purusha, that 9 rupas, no? We are asked to write. So it's for us to practice ourselves in that way. It will be easy for us to write in the exam. It's my opinion, humble opinion. I don't know whether others will accept or not.
It's good. Yeah, you can take three forms also. Whatever you are capable of, you can just do it. I tell lesser homework because you do so many other activities in your lives. You're occupied with some. That's why I don't increase the homework, but the basic things. Okay.
Yeah.
I myself am a fan of Soumya ji. Okay. So I really appreciate her and all that.
I heard that name from one of my Shloka Guru, Vanishri Raghupati.
Okay.
She used to tell, and I am her student also. I studied Pravesha, Shiksha, and Kovita with her only. Whenever she takes class, she used to tell about Soumya
A
ji.
teacher who tells you that thing, I mean, like such things, traditional things, is the right teacher. Okay. So they should not tell, oh, this is tough, don't learn this. If you learn this much, it's enough for your exam. If a teacher tells like that, don't trust. She's only part teacher. She's not full teacher. Okay? So you should go to the college. That is what she's doing. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for asking my opinion also. Thank you. It's wonderful class. As everybody said, Lit Lakara means it's like a Budam.
True.
And even in any language, the grammar is a very big thing we have to learn. No, we don't know anything about grammar in any language at all, even in our mother tongue. No, but we are not concentrating in that. If we try to concentrate, we can learn anything, but we are not doing it. Thank you, Ma. asking for my opinion. Thank you.
Nice for that. But one thing I missed was like I didn't give the rupas. You go to the book. Atu, who is there, na? Such pratyas. No, for all the class I am telling. Okay, the whole class. I did not cover those pratyas. You can do it from Anuvada Pradeepa book. Okay, or I will include in the next, like when we will meet, we will have this, that I'll include it. So
she taught us that way only. The general rupas for all the purushas and all the vachanas, and you add the dhatu, whether it is adantam or ajantam, you add the.
So you have to. I will teach that way. I will teach that way. I'll show you. I should have included that, but it slipped off my mind. So that's we will do it in the next class. Sure.
In that way, it is very easy for us to remember all the lakaras. In fact, especially we are taught only sarvadhatuka lakaras. It is somewhat easy. How we say tiptas ji, siptas ta, mipvasmasi. This is the original form. But in the Siddha form, we say ti ta, anti, si ta, ta, mi, vagamaga. That is after derivation. No, in that way we have been taught. So it was very easy for us to remember, and that needs more practice also.
Right. Sure. Yes.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, yeah, I in question answers there is one question. It's Samsadhani app there. I typed yes. No, it's not yes. It's a no. I'm really sorry. Samsadhani app is not there as far as I know. They didn't develop it. I didn't see it anywhere. But try it in the browser. Okay, the browser will help you. There was a question in the question and answer. There was one question. I was about to type no and I said yes. I'm sorry. So it is that answer. So this is what. And I have checked the questions. There are no more questions. Now the time is up. Prakash Mohini Bhagini's question. So only one more. Okay, that's all. Prakash Mohini Bhagini's will take. And then after that we'll close. It's already like past time. Yeah.
Namaste. Thank you for teaching so well. This lit lakar you have made absolutely clear. Now we can make the roops ourselves, try to make the roop ourselves with the pratyay and then check it.
Right.
This is what I think. With your technique, we can do it. And I was just searching, it is showing some Sadhani Sanskrit app.
Is it showing app is there?
App it is showing. I have not downloaded yet, but I was searching it and it is showing some app. Some Sadhani Sanskrit app is there.
Okay, then it's good. Yeah, please check. Maybe there are duplicates. There are some they make just cheap copies and all. Please be aware. Okay, if it is the same one you have seen the website, if it is same like that, then it is the one. Okay, you can use it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Because anyhow the students will be like tempted to use the applications and all. That's why I try to give them the right ones so that they don't get into the others, and I don't know how much responsibility they have made and all. So that's why we should be a little cautious in that. Okay, should not take just anything that comes our way. Okay. And one more technique, like in the websites, what happens, we'll just type and we'll get the answer. Instead of that, if you have a habit of looking up in a book, then for some time we are just turning pages. By that time, our brain will get a time to think and calculate. So it will become active. That even short time, if you can bear that short lag also, that brain will get some chance to improve the memory. Okay. So this is another thing. Don't fall prey to the these machines, but still you can use them to with caution. Okay, with caution. So let us close this class. Shubham Bhuya, and we'll see you all in today is like Thursday, right? So we'll see you. We'll meet on Monday, and be ready for this exercises, answers. Prepare them and keep better. Okay, better all of you. I just if those who have the book can prepare the answers and keep so that you're able to tell it quickly rather than trying to think in the class. This is one suggestion. Okay, you can think. If you don't have the book, then we have shared it also in the like PDF and format. So you can use that book. You can prepare the sentences, and whoever chance will come, they can read it out. Okay, we'll compare with mine. Astu. Shubhamastu. Hari. Swasti.